Hello, and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be ranking, reviewing, and when it's necessary, roasting some of the looks from the 2023 Met Gala. This year's theme was Karl Lagerfeld, a line of beauty, something to that extent. I believe he was the creative director for Chanel. I know he worked for Chanel. I'm not sure what his position is. He is a controversial figure in fashion and in general. So I was expecting to see some protest looks. I didn't see any to my knowledge, which would have been exciting. So a lot of the people who attended the Met Gala sort of paid an homage to Chanel or to Karl. So we got a lot of Chanel inspired looks. So a lot of black and white, a lot of pearls, a lot of headbands, a lot of tweed. And then we got some things that were a little bit more out of the box, should you say. But, sometimes the theme does determine how, whimsical, avant-garde, out of the box people go. And I don't think that this was necessarily a Met Gala where we should have been expecting people to dress like they were from the freaking Capitol in the Hunger Games or something like that. So just know that if I say I'm underwhelmed by something, I'm not expecting anything from like the Camp Met Gala. I'm not expecting anything crazy. I might just be underwhelmed. Also, if I dislike something, it's not because I don't get it or don't understand it. It is because I dislike it. All right, so just to quickly explain the tiers, at the top of the top, we have Ocean's 8, a little Met Gala reference, a little pun. I was proud of myself for that one, so I hope no one else came up with that before I did, because I'm proud of myself. There's two Ocean's 8, just because I put a lot of looks there. Neither's better than the other. Styrofoam box means you definitely ate, and it was good, but there's a little bit of leftovers, but it was still good, because, if it wasn't good, you wouldn't have put it in the Styrofoam box. You would have just thrown it away. So it's good. Met expectations means you met my expectations. It's not good. It's not bad. It's what I expected you to do. So I will allow it. And last but not least, we do have drunk Kylie laugh. And that just means, I don't know what you were thinking. It looks silly or it's just not giving. Maybe it's giving to you, but in my personal opinion, it's not giving. But I respect you for coming because you know what? You're there and I'm not. Also, nothing I'm saying is personal. I'm judging the clothes, not the people wearing the clothes, so please don't take it personal as if I'm hating on the person. It's not personal unless I say it's personal. I'm just looking at the look, looking at the clothes, looking at the styling. Okay, so first we have Doja Cat and Oscar de la Renta. She is dressed as a cat, Doja Cat, but she is also paying an homage to Karl Lagerfeld's cat, whose name is Chopette, I believe. I might be saying that wrong. But I love this look. It's everything. I absolutely love the dress. And I also love the sort of cat claw nails that she has on. It's a perfect cat look. My only little critique is, and this is a personal bias, but I hate facial prosthetics. They just creep me out. So I would have liked to see just like, a makeup look with her actual face. But I'm also not going to go too hard on her because I know in a video previously, I've been like, y'all need to give Doja a break. She's coming up. She's going to be a fashion girl. So I love it. It's going to go in Ocean's 8 for sure. And I think this was an amazing Met Gala debut. So next we have Jenna Ortega making what I believe is her Met Gala debut, wearing Tom Brown. I love this look. I think it is a perfect example of not wearing Chanel but still being on theme because we see the tweed, we see the pearls, we see the gold chains. And I also love how the dress is it gives kind of like a tutu vibe, and then there's like a little bolero jacket. I really like that. And then the sort of tucks underneath, so to speak, like the linen shirt with the black bow tie. I didn't even notice when I looked last night, but I see now that she has on these little white fingerless gloves. And a lot of people did wear those last night because they're sort of Karl Lagerfeld's signature, so we will see those in a lot of the looks. It gives Wednesday a little bit, but it's very much Chanel. So I think this is a look that is not only on theme, but also it works well for Jenna's personal brand. So I love it. And this honestly was one of my favorite looks for the night. And Ocean's 8 for that one, by the way. I don't remember if I mentioned it or not. All right, so here we have Gigi Hadid and Givenchy. I like it. I feel like I just need a little bit more spark, a little bit more energy, a little bit more attitude in the look. I think her makeup looks really good. It gives like sort of dark gray, 90s smoky eye vibes. And she does have the gloves on for Karl. So I think it met expectations. Gigi is someone who I really, really love her looks in theory, but I feel like I'm always wanting a little bit more when I see them. Okay, so we have Kei Haikwan, apologies if I mispronounced that, wearing Dior. Yeah, it's very Karl Lagerfeld coded with the dark shades, with the fingerless gloves. I also like the pinstripe suit, but I'm just biased. I hate just a boring regular suit. But I will also just be fair and say, what else did you expect him to wear? He looks great. This is his year. I'm so glad that he is getting everything and more. So you know what? Styrofoam box for him. Okay, we have Zaddy, Pedro Pascal, and Valentino. I'm conflicted. You guys are gonna hate me, but I thought I liked it at first. When I first saw it, I thought he was wearing just like a long cape or whatever because I saw a video of him walking from the side. Then when I saw the picture and was like, oh, it's a suit coat with shorts, I was like, what the fuck? But it's like, you know, he's a man who's not being boring, and we have to give him his flowers for that. I'm not really liking the exposed leg on the red carpet, but you know, I like the jewelry. I love the ponytail. I wish, you know, I think I hate the bare leg because I feel like there could have been a little bit more intrigue in the bottom half of the look. Whether it was just a fun choice with a sock, maybe y'all are gonna tell me to shut up with this one. You know, like maybe just like a tight to cover the leg. But I'm just like, I love Pedro because his red carpet style is never boring. And that is so rare in a man, so good for him. Because his look does make me giggle, it is going in drunk Kylie laugh. But I fuck with him for trying because it's a look, but it's also a little bit goofy, but sometimes that's fun. Okay, next we have Olivia Rodrigo, Miss Sour, Miss Something. She is wearing Tom Brown. This is another look that is very Chanel coded with, you know, the black and the white, obviously, but with also the Carmelia flower, which is a popular Chanel motif. I didn't like the dress that much when I saw it last night, but I think it is growing on me more. It's an interesting piece. I like the little, like whatever's hanging from the dress, like the strings, the fringe maybe. I like that a lot. My favorite part about this look is her hair though. I'm assuming it's in a bun at the back, but I love the little baby bangs. I'm like, girl, do it for real, but I'm sure it's just a hair extension. It gives very 1920s. It gives a little bit of Betty Boop. It also gives me Homegirl and Bridgerton, just a pinch. I love that they didn't give her a necklace because sometimes designers just give you jewelry for no damn reason. It wasn't needed. I'll give her styrofoam box. I like this better than her look from last year though. Anne Hathaway and Versace, do I need to say more? She win Ocean's 8. This is very good. And when she first stepped out in it, I was like, that's definitely Versace because, you know, the safety pins, the split on the side. I was like, we know this. And I think Anne is someone, you know, you can always tell when someone has recently gotten a new stylist because past year or so, look after look after look, she won. Don't need to say more. I love her hair. Okay, next we have Miss Lizzo in a custom Chanel look. This is like one of the few looks. I liked a lot of them, but this was one where I was like, damn, I want that dress. And like I said, it's custom Chanel. It is a nod to a previous look, and it's also a big fuck you to Karl. So she looks great. The only things I don't like about this look, I do not like the hair, and I don't like the pearls that are kind of lined up on the back of the dress. But other than that, I like it a lot. I'm gonna give it styrofoam box. Oh, and I just peeped the gloves. But the dress itself is one of my favorites. I just don't think I'm the biggest fan in the world of the styling. But Lizzo usually looks great. All right, so this is Cara Delevingne, and I don't know, probably Chanel, but this is her finest Karl Lagerfeld cosplay. I hate it. Imagine like somebody, like a designer being obsessed with you and like this is the look you use to pay tribute to them. Like I get it, we've got the gray hair, we've got the black and white, we've got the fingerless gloves, but like the leg warmers with the open-toed sandal, I don't know, and the hair, I thought she was gonna come harder than this. Like, I don't like it. Drunk Kylie laugh. Drunk Kylie laugh. All right, so we have Mother, literally and figuratively, Miss Keke Palmer wearing Sergio Hudson. The dress gives classic Chanel. It's very tweed. She also has like a sort of light blue shawl. I don't know if that's technically a shawl. And it met expectations for me. I don't know what else I wanted. Maybe just like a decent statement necklace because I feel like it could make the dress pop. And this is no shade intended because I want to know where they're from. But my favorite part of the look is the earrings. Like they kind of give like gemstone, but they also give geometric. And I wish that the hair allowed for them to shine more because sometimes you put on an interesting jewelry piece, but then you cover it up with the hair, you cover it up with the dress. And so it just makes it hard to see. She looks great though. Yeah, she looks good. All right, next we have model Alton Mason as a Chanel bride. I love it. A lot of the pictures are not including the shoes in the look, and the shoes are amazing. Like, they're little booties, but, you know, they've got something going on in the front, and then the ruffles that come up around the calf. Ooh, chef's kiss. And I also like how the top of the look looks like sort of a play on, like, a blazer or a tux. And then the veil, like, he's a Chanel bride. I love it. It's giving. You know, the men really weren't boring this year. The men came to play, most of them. And I love this. Ocean's 8. This is what we want. Up next, we have J-Lo wearing Ralph Lauren. I know you guys are going to expect me to trash her just on principle, but I can't. Credit where credit's due. The top half of this look is stunning. Like, I've been seeing pictures on the internet where they just take, a picture of the top half of her body. And it's funny because when I first saw it on the red carpet, why does it fucking look like Colgate toothpaste, by the way? I was like, the top half of this look eats. I don't like the bottom. If it was all black, it would have been great. I love the fascinator on top of her head. I love the veil. And I love the little flower around the neckline. Like I said, the top half of this look eats. I'm not sure whether to put it in styrofoam box or met expectations. But yeah, top half of the look, absolutely stunning. Margot Robbie, Chanel, God bless her, the baby got Stockholm Syndrome, because it's like, girl, Chanel has not done you any favors yet. What the hell? And this dress is not ugly. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and act like the dress is bad, the dress is ugly, because it is not. But the styling is what is kind of, the styling brought the dress down. Like, I get that her hair is done, but like, do your hair. That is like going to be a constant criticism of bias of mine when someone has an interesting dress on and they just don't really, the hair is not giving. An updo would have saved this. Like, you already have the drama on the shoulder. An updo would have saved this. I don't even know if she's wearing earrings. Okay, she's wearing very small earrings. But I think just adding a little bit more to the hair would have, just elevated this look a little bit. But it's just like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing several times and expecting a different result. And from what I understand, she's no longer in her Chanel contract. I don't know if the contract, before it ended was like, you have to wear this at the Met Gala. I don't know the tragic backstory. But drunk Kylie laughed because I'm just tired of it. So up next, we have Serena Williams, and she arrived with her husband, Alexis Ohanian, and she's wearing Gucci, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. A lot of these articles annoyingly don't state what the person is wearing, and I'm like, it's a fashion event. That kind of matters. But anyway, she looks great. She also announced that she's pregnant with her second child, so congratulations to her and her family. That's very exciting. It might be controversial that I like this look as much as I do, but I like it a lot. It's a perfect blend of sort of masculine and feminine. It kind of gives like bride and groom in a sense. Like, we have the tuxedo on the top, the wedding dress on the bottom, with the tulle skirt and the mermaid effect. But I love the pearl headband details, and I love the pearl necklaces. And I think it's awesome that, they gave a plunging neckline and the pearls sort of fill in that gap rather than just, putting it on whatever neckline. It kind of works that way. Her husband's wearing a boring tux. I don't like it, but she looks great. I'm gonna give it styrofoam box. I like it a lot. Okay, so annoyingly, I lost the actual video of myself reacting to their look, but this is Diddy and Caresha. Diddy is wearing Sean John, which obviously is his own line. He bought it back. I'm not sure who Caresha is wearing. I tried to find it, but again, sometimes it is hard to find. I think she looks great. I think he looks great. I really like Diddy's coat with the flowers, and I also like the sort of embellishments or whatever's going on around the lapels of his suit. Again, it's a not boring men's look. I like it. I really do like it. But, they both look good. I don't want to say they look good together because I don't want to, encourage them as a couple. But standing side by side, they both have on nice outfits. I'll do an Ocean's 8 for the pair of them. So we have Florence Pugh and Valentino. I don't even care about the shaved head, because if you want to shave your head, that's your business. And she has a nice shaped head, so that does not affect my judgment of the look. The headpiece, like, okay, girl. It could have. Not me acting like it could have gave, but maybe it could have, but it doesn't match the dress. A lot of people are just like, oh, it's black and white, so if everything's black, if everything's white, it all matches. That's not true. The headpiece and the dress don't match. This is bad. This is bad. I'm a nobody, but they're like, sometimes I see an outfit and I'm like, damn, if a stylist put that on me, I would cry. Like, I would have to get fired because ain't no way. Drunk Kylie laugh. So up next, we have Jared Leto wearing bullshit. It's a cat costume. This man he is feeding for attention. But it's so weird because he's like one of those people who wants to be like, oh, I'm just cool and effortless. I am just quirky. That's just who I am. But it's always so damn clear that he is trying so hard to create a moment. And I know he had a second look after this, and I don't even want to acknowledge it because it's just like, why the fuck did you show up in this dumbass cat costume? He's annoying. Drunk Kylie laugh. So we have Gisele Bündchen. She is wearing Chanel. She actually wore this dress in one of her prior Chanel ads. I love the dress. I love the drama. I love the glamour. You know what I'm going to say? I wish the hair had been done. I want to updo. And I don't think I'm going to react to her in this video, but I'll just go ahead and give it to you right now because Nicole Kidman did the same thing, wore one of her looks from the Chanel ads, and I absolutely love the dress. The dress was giving. And I was like, if you have a dramatic ass dress and the dress is giving everything, the dress is the statement piece, put your hair up, style your hair, And it's not about, well, it is kind of about getting the hair off of the dress so we can see the dress, but it's also just putting in like equivalent effort, equivalent drama, equivalent intrigue of the dress to the hair. And you know, sometimes you can have on an elaborate dress and your hair is down, but I kind of like it when it's still like kind of sleek and behind the shoulders and we're still showing off the dress. So styrofoam box for Giselle and styrofoam box for Nicole in Spirit. Up next, we have Ashley Graham and Harris Reed. You know, I love this look. I think she was one of the earlier people to hit the carpet. And so when I saw it initially, I was like, oh, this is one of my favorite looks so far of the night. I like the hair, the silhouette, the dress is obviously, you know, it's everything. That's the real statement maker. And I do think that even though it's not Chanel, I believe this is a reference to a prior Chanel look. Don't like correct me if I'm wrong. And I love it. And I really like the sleeves. In a way, it kind of reminds me of Cardi B's Mugler look. I think she wore it to the Oscars, you know, with the pearls and like she was like coming out of the seashell, that sort of thing. So up next, we have Miss Jenny Kim wearing Chanel Archive. I believe she was the last hand-picked Chanel muse before Karl Lagerfeld passed away. This is one of those looks where I had to remind myself, it's like, it doesn't have to be the most avant-garde out there thing. This is very on theme. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the look she's been wearing for her solo stages while on tour. My favorite part of the look is the makeup. The makeup is absolutely amazing. It's very just pink and fresh, but it's still, even though it's pink, it's very cool toned, and I think that works really well for Jenny. But anytime she wears something of this cut, it just looks amazing on her. So now that I'm looking at it more, I'm like, yeah, they did what they had to do with this look. I'm not a hater. This is Ocean's 8. I like it. So up next, we have Bad Bunny and Jacques Mousse. I mean, he normally doesn't give boring red carpet looks, so I expected him to serve, and he served. Top 3, top 5, maybe number 1 look of the night. It's amazing. I love that he's giving us florals, he's giving us train, he's giving us backless. It's almost like a mix between a groom and a Chanel bride. And I love the hair, I love the gel, it's very sleek. And then, of course, he gave us a little bit of jewelry. Yeah, Bad Bunny doesn't really disappoint, so I wasn't expecting him to, and he delivered. Ocean's 8, I don't know if I said that yet, but Ocean's 8. All right, up next, we have Sydney Sweeney and Miu Miu. I like this look a lot. I think it's exactly what I expected from her. I will say, I like the hair. I feel like it's meant to give Bridget Bardot a little bit, but then it kind of, you know, gave out towards, you know, the bottom of the hair. I don't like that black bow at the front of the dress. Like, that's what's really fucking me up. Like, I just don't like it. But I like how her makeup artist never does, like, the most. Like, you know, it's a very fresh face look, and it works very well on Sydney Sweeney's face. And I say that because, like, I've been looking at her face a lot in this look because she just looks unhappy. Like, she looks like she doesn't want to be there. I know she might be going through a lot personally right now. But yeah, but I feel like if she had a little bit more energy, maybe that would elevate the look a little bit more. So I'll give it styrofoam box. Brian Tyree Henry and Karl Lagerfeld label. I don't think it's Chanel. I think those things might be a little bit separate. 8, gave 1, shut it down. Love the cape, love the ruffles. This is a big shut up to people who are like, oh, men can't give on this red carpet. What are the men supposed to wear? This is everything. He looks amazing. I hope he's proud of himself. I hope his stylist is proud of himself. I don't have much to say because it's just amazing. Ocean's 8, duh. We have Ice Spice and Balmain. This is exactly what I expected her to wear. Nothing more, nothing less. My favorite part of the look is the little camera purse. I think it's cute. She had fun playing with that. Okay, it's a cute look. It's a cute look. I feel like it could have been on every red carpet, but I also don't think it's off theme either. So I'll just give it met expectations and just leave it at that. All right, so this is Billie Eilish and Simone Rocha. I like this look a lot. My only critique is that since everything is black, it is hard to see sort of the details in the look. But also because everything is black, her eyes, they just pop. And I think that they do normally, but it's just, you know, obviously they stand out more because everything she's wearing is dark. You know, I do like this. And I think it's one of those things where I'm just like, okay, innately I feel like I like it, but I can't point out a lot of concrete reasons as to why. But yeah, like I said, maybe just a little bit of something to break the black up. I don't have a good suggestion off the top of my head, and I'll put that in styrofoam box. Emma Chamberlain and Miu Miu. Headband, amazing. Hair color, amazing. Makeup, amazing. Look, in theory, amazing. It's just sad to see because in theory, this is a very Emma Chamberlain look. She did change later on to the ceremony into a look that was pretty similar, but you know, it did fit better. It was a little bit darker. I think it was black. And it's not her fault, but I'm giving it drunk Kylie laugh because the fit isn't good, but she's working it to the best of her ability. All right, next we have Dua Lipa and Vintage Chanel. Everything I'm gonna say comes from the perspective of a hater because I love Dua Lipa and I feel like my critiques are just gonna be haterish, so I'm gonna acknowledge that. I'm a little bit bored by it. Like, it does look great on her, don't get me wrong, but the original look, if you haven't seen it, I think it has like a little bolero or a little jacket as well as a hat. And I think one or the other, like, I'm not saying she had to do both and carbon copy the look. One or the other could have added something to this look. I do not like the silver shoes, and I don't like the necklace. I'm sorry. I feel like this could have been a necklace, but I feel like a little choker or a necklace that stopped right there would have been great, but the whole pendant is a bit too much with this look. I love the sort of fringe around the hemline of the dress. I don't know why, like, it's so corny, but that's my favorite part of the look for some reason. And I also love her tattoos. Her tattoos work really well with this dress. So like I said, I'm being a hater, styrofoam box for this, because I get why she put this dress on, because the dress looks great on her, but I feel like a few different styling choices would have really took it to the next level. Michaela Cole and Scott Pirelli, yup, period, ate that queen. I didn't know that she was a Met Gala co-chair, but congrats to her. The face is always giving, and I love the straight backs because she was like, my face is a star, my face is gonna give you everything. I don't need the hair in the way because I have the face. And she does. I think she might be the first human being that I've seen those Scott Pirelli gold little toe imprint shoes. I hate toes, but I think she's the first person I've seen those shoes look great on. I've never seen this dress before. I don't know if it's custom. If it is, I'm not surprised. I love Michaela Cole. Like, I've been rocking with her since like Chewing Gum days. Watch that show if you haven't, not with your parents. But it's very good. And so is this look, Ocean's 8. Halle Bailey and Gucci, very gorgeous, very ethereal. I think ethereal is like the perfect word to describe her. And that's the vibe that I get from this dress, you know, with the ruffles, with a little bit of the translucentness, with the lace, with the flowers, and then, you know, with the actual ruffles of the shawl on the dress. Just amazing. It's ethereal, and you need someone with an ethereal vibe to carry this dress, and Halle Bailey does that. She just feels like you can just feel her spirit shining from the inside out. It's just amazing. I just want, like, whoever, like, her loctician is, her hairstylist, probably not the same person. Maybe it is. Can they give us a damn tutorial on how they do all these looks with their locks? Like, let us know. I don't even have locks, but I'm just curious. She looks amazing. She looks gorgeous. Ocean's 8, Halle Bailey supremacy. She looks amazing. I love it. We have Lil Nas X in silver body paint featuring a Dior thong. I'm gonna be the grandma, I'm gonna be the party pooper and say, put some fucking pants on. Like, what the hell? I don't like this. And y'all know I like Lil Nas X. Like, the nails are everything, the upper half is everything, the body paint, the mask, everything. You could have put some pants on and put on that little fur coat that I think he's been walking around with and just equally given us a look. But we know that Lil Nas X, does like to give shock value. It gives shock value. But I don't like seeing people naked in public. I feel like they should have sent him home. And I know some of y'all are gonna be like, you're a hater and you don't get it. He's allowed to do what he wants. Met Gala or gas station, you should not be naked in public. Put on some damn pants. Kylie Jenner drunk laugh. Up next we have Karlie Kloss and Loewe. Okay, girl. It might be screen printed, even if it's not. It's giving, like, you know, when you're little and you get those like screen printed shirts that have the fake necklace on them. It reminds me of that. I don't like it. Congrats on her pregnancy, though. I didn't even know she had a first child. Apparently this is her second child. Interesting. I knew she had a husband because we all remember that little Project Runway, not even a dinner with the Kushners moment. I remember that. But I will say, this is my first time seeing her as a brunette, and it is amazing. This is her color. This is not her first Met Gala faux pas, so Kylie Jenner drunk laugh, love the neck up. Up next, we have Janelle Monáe and Thom Browne. I don't know if she's a Thom Browne ambassador, but she wears Thom Browne a lot. And duh, because it looks amazing on her. We love Janelle Monáe in a suit. We love, because, you know, it goes back to her little Arcandroid days. Like, this is how I think of Janelle Monáe often. And not only that, she takes off the suit, and then we sort of see the translucent crinoline. I know I just grilled Lil Nas X for being naked, so I'm going to have to be consistent because I like the crinoline, but I just don't like seeing naked people. I'm sorry. But I love the shoes. But she looks great. So aside from that, I did rank her in Ocean's 8 because at first I just saw the coat look, and that still stands. Up next, we have FKA Twigs and Margiela. I love this look a lot. I don't know why, because it is very simple, but I think it's like the beauty is in the details, you know? I love the hair, how it's sleek in the front, and then we've got the little glued up details in the back. It looks amazing. I love the makeup with the sort of, what do they call it, soap brows or whatever. I think she does. I think that's like kind of her thing. But it does kind of give like sweatpants, sweatshirt a little bit because we can see that sort of like elastic waistband kind of going. And so I don't know if that was just part of the dress. I don't know if it's custom. Don't know if she picked it or her stylist picked it for this reason. But we know Karl Lagerfeld is a sweatpants hater. So I don't know if it's a nod to that, but I kind of get that from it. I like FKA Twigs' fashion a lot. I'm putting this in Ocean's 8. She carries it very well. Up next, we have Cardi B. She's wearing Ching Peng, who is a Chinese designer. And at first, I would have just assumed this was Chanel, so I'm very glad I looked it up. But it's very Chanel coded with the tux, with the Carmelia Flowers skirt. It almost looks like latex. I'm not sure what the dress is made out of, but if it is latex, you know what? It doesn't even matter if it's latex because it evokes latex, and I really love that. Then, of course, we get the Karl Lagerfeld gray hair, then the headband. So it's very Chanel, it's very on theme, but it's very fun, and it's very Cardi. Cardi has a personality where you can put her in these looks, and they're going to look good because she is going to wear it, she is going to sell it, and that's why she Ocean's 8. Up next, we have Anita and Marc Jacobs. This is going to be another hater one. The part of the look that sends me the most is the damn watch. Like, I mean, I know I've seen people wear bracelets on top of opera gloves, but the watch is so random, girl. And the necklace, like, if you're going to wear a necklace with this look, it just doesn't pack the amount of punch that it needs to be on the same level as, these chunky shoes, this dress that has the sort of asymmetrical neckline, these stark white opera gloves, her makeup looks amazing though. This met expectations. I love the shoes though. The shoes look really good. And I feel like a lot of people wore chunky shoes this year and they didn't carry it. She's carrying the chunky shoes. So good for Anita. Speaking of didn't carry the chunky shoes. Because what? Like, girl, this might be my least favorite look. Other than Rami Malek, but that's because I was giving waitstaff. It wasn't a terrible look, but it was like, why did you put that on? Like, if I ever want to sneak into the Met Gala, thanks for showing me the cheat code, but what was that? But anyway, I like her makeup though. I feel like people are going to hate it. The hair I don't like, but I love the frosty eye. The dress, it's Marc Jacobs, by the way. I'm trying to think, could we have saved the dress? Because the shoes are a miss. I can't tell if she's wearing tights or stockings. It doesn't look like it, which I think is weird. I know her shins are probably rubbed raw from those damn boots. Drunk Kylie Jenner love because, yeah, I'm going to stop trying to save it. She don't want to be saved. All right, we have Jessica Chastain and Gucci, and I just want a public service announcement. If you're not paying attention to her and what she wears on the red carpet, you're doing yourself a disservice because 9 times out of 10, she looks amazing. It's very like Karl Lagerfeld coded, but I can't say the word, but it's very, like, I just love it so damn much. With the glasses, she's selling it. She's looking down her nose at us, but we know Jessica Chastain gives like sweetheart vibes. So it's not like in a way where she's like, oh, I'm so much better than you. Like, it's like the anti-Karl Lagerfeld, but Karl Lagerfeld. This is what I meant by I don't always hate when someone has on a dramatic dress and their hair is down because it's sleek, it's behind her shoulders. So, it's not distracting us from the dress. But you know what is distracting us from the dress? That damn necklace. It was so random. I do think this look kind of needed a necklace because, I don't think she's wearing earrings. And you know what? So I didn't really notice that she didn't have earrings, and it's fine because she's got the glasses up there. A necklace was needed, but it was not this necklace. I don't like that it's like hitting right like inside the neckline. Maybe it was intended to do that, but I don't like it. Aside from that, Ocean's 8, because this is one of my favorite Karl Lagerfeld inspired looks, and the dress is not wearing her in any regard. Ocean's 8. So we have Devin Aoki, Moschino. I really love that Jeremy Scott will kind of like wear the same outfit as one of the girls that he's bringing to the Met Gala. Sometimes he'll match all of them, but he usually matches at least one of his muses. I'm not sure if she's a Moschino muse, but you get what I'm saying. I don't know if this is Devin's first Met Gala. I'm going to assume no because Devin's been around the block for forever. You wouldn't know it by looking at her, but I think she's been modeling probably for as long as I've been alive, if not longer. Looks amazing, still giving. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with the angel detail. The angel wings detail at the front of the dress. I love the skirt and I love the sort of crisscross at the waist, and it hits in a perfect place to go behind her to the point where it doesn't make her look wider, but it creates that perfect hourglass silhouette. I feel like this is a look that people are going to call boring, but it's in the details. It really is in the details. It looks amazing on her. Yeah, Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8, Devin. Up next, we have Kim Kardashian and Schiaparelli. I will say, I don't know why I didn't expect her look to be good, because a lot of the times they are. I don't know why, but I like this a lot. I think it's a nod to her 2007 Playboy shoot where she was covered in the pearls. My only critique, and I've seen other people say this as well, so that's a little bit validating, is that I wish the look was all pearls. We have the exposed corset, and you know, it looks good, it's giving, but I wish the look was all pearls. I love the big choker around her neck. I like that a lot. You know what is very funny to me is that she could have took like that choker and this hairstyle, maybe even the corset, and given us like a better look last year than fucking up Marilyn Monroe's dress, because this is giving gilded glamour a little bit, so we can't act like she doesn't know what that is. But yeah, I like her hairstyle. She gives like, you know, Kim is a girl where she finds a style that works and she's gonna stick to it and ride it till the wheels fall off, but it looks really good on her. Same with the face makeup. Kim doesn't really give us much by way of face makeup ever, but she, she sticks to like her formula and it looks great. I do really like the shawl. You know, we're getting a lot of shawls this year. I feel like I've said the word shawl more today than I've ever said in my life. It looks great on her. I know that people are going to be like, oh, it doesn't match the corset, but it does match the pearls, and the pearls are the look. I think Kim looks great. I'm going to give her Ocean's 8. This exceeded my expectations, but in a way that I was like, oh, duh. Why did, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Of course Kim wore that, but it still looks great. So good for her. Good for her. Up next, Kendall Jenner and Marc Jacobs, booty out for no damn reason. And I just feel like Kendall, because she's just kind of boring, she's like, oh, my butt cheeks will be the fascinator of this outfit. Because top up, it's amazing. I just wish that she had some pants on, or it was a dress, actually. I don't know if I would prefer it to be pants or a dress. Again, we have the chunky shoes. I don't mind the ponytail. Like I said, I don't hate this look. Okay, I do, because there was no reason for her booty to be out. This could have been a very complete look without it, but I do understand that the thought process was probably, oh, if it's just going to be pants or if it's just going to be a skirt with the all black look and the cape, it could be very boring. But I'm like, it might not have been boring. It might have just been classic. And it's like the right person could have elevated that look with the right personality and the right energy. I'm getting tired of Kendall not giving. I'll just say that. Like, drunk Kylie laughed because she's starting to piss me off by like how she doesn't give. And it's like, anytime you see her on her off time, her outfits are amazing, but it's time for the red carpet. It's just like, she just doesn't know what to do anymore. All right, so we have Kylie Jenner and Jean-Paul Gaultier, which isn't a surprise because she's the new face of the brand. I don't know why she chose to wear this, but I'm also not surprised because I don't think Kylie Jenner has ever been on theme for Met Gala. Maybe the camp one if you give it to her, but I think that she just wears what her heart desires, and that's what this look is giving. I like the dress. I don't like the fairy godmother cape that the dress came with and that she wore on the red carpet. I do kind of like the color clash of the red and the sky blue, but I just don't like the cape in general. One of my friends said it looked like a boxing coat, which I thought was kind of funny. I don't know why, but she just looks like she's grimacing the whole time. Like she looks tired. You know, she has 2 kids and I don't, so I don't know what that life is like. So maybe she actually is tired. I'll just give it Met expectations because it's not a bad look. It's not on theme either, but it is what it is. It's Kylie. Up next, we have Naomi Campbell and Chanel. I'm gonna give it Met expectations because it's not above and beyond. It looks great. She's giving us the typical hair she gives. But it's also like if I was Naomi Campbell and I was the model, the supermodel, like one of the most iconic supermodels in the world, I'll be damned if I'm out here trying to compete with the next girly. I'm gonna wear my little Chanel dress because I like it, because it looks nice, and that's the end of the story. All right, so we have Anouk Yai and Prabal Guru. You know I don't know how to say that. Spare me. Giving. My favorite part of the look is the sort of veil with the fishnets. It's almost her skin tone. But like obviously you can see it, but it just blends in to the point where you're like, you have to look closer to like really get it. I love this dress. I'm not saying this in a hateful way at all because I do love it, but it kind of reminds me of a jellyfish, and that could have been the inspiration for the dress. You know, like fashion designers take inspiration from everything, so it's possible that was the inspiration. So I don't know if it's necessarily on theme, but I have been rating some looks high that aren't on theme and vice versa. So Ocean's 8 for this one. Up next, we have Conan Gray and Balmain. I feel like he typically does give great red carpet looks. I don't keep up with him too much, but I feel like from what I have seen of him on the red carpet, I usually am impressed, and this is no different. Like I said, the men came to eat this year. I love the pearl details and the sort of V detail. I don't know what this is. I feel like it's all one piece, and then he has a shirt on and he put it on over, but I'm not entirely sure. I love the fan. I know I love a little accessory, and it's something that's not boring. Ocean's 8, Conan. So we have Shy Alexander. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so do correct me. Again, wearing Tom Brown. Again, the men's looks are giving. This is another one that I want. It's very Karl Lagerfeld, you know, with the glasses, with the cape, with the layers. But it also, like, this is Tom Brown. This is perfection. I love the look. My only critique is that maybe the pants would be an inch longer, but I think he's also a basketball player, so he's probably super tall. But this is giving. Like, men's fashion doesn't have to be boring. Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8. Tiana Taylor again in Tom Brown. Like, I feel like this is her dressed as Karl Lagerfeld. I'm not entirely sure, but that's the vibe that I get, but I love it. I love the veil across the face. I love the glasses. And then it's like the only makeup is the lip. And for some reason, I really do like that. And the brows, of course. But her bone structure just gives. So this looks perfect. I don't need to say too much. Ocean's 8, I love this. And I especially love the gloves. I love a glove look. Kristen Stewart, another Chanel girl. So, you know, she does what she can. The look could be good, but the proportions are fucking me up. Like, I feel like the pants, they're not too short, but they started a weird place. Same with the jacket. And then I will say, and I know maybe people won't like this, but I love the hair and the minimal makeup, and I love the straight brow. Like, I'll say from like here up, the look is everything. Everything. But the proportions of the rest of the outfit are off, and it makes me not like it. But okay. Sora Choi wearing Tom Brown. I know you guys are tired of me saying that I want the Tom Brown look and I would wear it, and it's everything, but it just keeps being true. Love the veil, love the one-shouldered cape, love everything that's going on the left side. It's just, but yeah, Ocean's 8, obviously. Yeah, I don't have that much to say because I looked at this look and was like, yup, 8 immediately. Wait, I do want to add something, and it's that the cape and the dress are two separate pieces because I just saw a different picture. And I like the dress a lot. I do. But the cape adds a little bit more drama, so I think I like to look better with the cape, but still Ocean's 8. Quinn says also wearing Prable. I'm so sorry. Someone please correct me in the comments. I'm sorry. We get the little Carmelia flower in the middle. I do like the gloves. I remember when the 2022 Emmys, I believe, when I was like, oh, I didn't even realize she had gloves on. I kind of don't like them. I do like the execution of the gloves here. The gloves themselves, I don't know if I like the gloves with the dress, but I love the arms of the look. I don't like the dress. I'm sorry. I feel like this is very on brand for her, so I will say met expectations. Yara Shahidi and Jean-Paul Gaultier. This dethrones her camp look as the most just random look. And what breaks my heart is that this look definitely had potential. I think from like the waist up, it looks good. Like the dress just should have been longer. I feel like it has a very weird cut. There's a train in the back. I'm not entirely sure, but I do think that it's like split on the sides and then there's a train in the front and the back. The cut is very weird. I don't like it. The bodice, however, is extremely fascinating, and I do like the bodice of the dress a lot. I think the makeup looks amazing. There's a lot of brown sort of terracotta clay hues going on, and it looks amazing on her face. The necklace is very random. I don't like the necklace. This look had potential. All right, so we have Tim's, and she's wearing Robert 1. I really do like this look. I'm not sure. Someone let me know. I don't know if the veils are a Chanel thing because I'm seeing them a lot on the red carpet. I haven't seen one that I haven't liked yet, so this isn't a complaint, but I'm seeing it a lot, so I don't know if that's like a Chanel thing. But I like this a lot. I love the black and white. I love how it's sort of open at the skirt. Kind of gives like the color of a shirt almost. Yeah, Ocean's 8. She looks amazing. Tim's is beautiful. She is a gorgeous woman. All right, we have Paris Hilton also in Marc Jacobs. I love the dress. I don't really think I like the hair. I don't really like the shoes, and I think I would have liked the shoes more maybe if the dress was a little bit longer and we kind of just get them, like a peek of them as she's walking. I don't think she's holding the dress up either. Let me see. Yeah, no, the dress is just that short to show off the shoes. And it's not like I expected her to, like, I don't know, give Y2K pink or anything, because I can acknowledge she is a grown woman and she's sliving. I think this met my expectations. Like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, this makes sense for Paris. I have a few critiques, but I do think she looks good. Lily Collins and Vera Wang. She has this most classic, timeless beauty that often, you know, she plays to her strengths on the red carpet, or her stylist does, and always looks amazing. This look, it's absolutely amazing. I probably would have put it in Ocean's 8 styrofoam box, but it would have been in those top 2 rankings had it not been for the tacky ass Karl on the back of the train of the dress. Don't get me wrong, there was no way to do the word Karl correctly. And I know I saw, I'm not sure who he is, but he put Karl's face on the cape of his outfit. Ocean's 8 for the outfit. The Karl face is kind of tacky to me, but whatever. But anyway, girl, the look was already on theme. It was already an homage to Karl. Why did you put the Karl on it? We know this is Karl Lagerfeld themed. Blew up, obliterated the whole damn look. Because it ruins the whole look. And I'm just drunk Kylie laugh for just how dumb of a decision this was. She looked amazing. Like I said, drunk Kylie laugh, like that was a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. I have never seen an outfit wear a human being as severely as the Chanel suit is wearing Ben Platt. He looks like he was made to be here. He looks like he wants to be anywhere but here. Like he looks like a petulant child in this outfit. The outfit is not bad. Do not get me wrong. I like this suit. I even like the chunky shoes. I like this suit a lot. But he's just not, it's wearing him. I'm gonna say, yeah, drunk Kylie laugh. Also, I forgot to put Michelle Yeoh like in the little like squares for the tier ranking, but I did want to acknowledge her look because I personally love Michelle Yeoh. Like she just gives a regal, like she's mother. I love, you know, the suit or the dress. I think the sleeves are my favorite part. And I even like the sort of split of the black skirt over the like overlaid on top of the white. The hair is back. The eyeliner is winged. Like beautiful, regal, vibrant. I love it. Also, of course, honorary Ocean's 8 for Michelle Yeoh's look. But yeah, if you know who Michelle Yeoh is wearing because she looks stunning in her gown, please let me know. And of course, since she was last on the red carpet and is, you know, the sort of queen of the Met Gala unofficially, I will do Rihanna last. I will say that I was very distressed at first when I saw her in the giant rosy egg sort of thing. But yeah, at first I was like, okay, I'll allow it, I guess. But then like when she took it off, I do like the dress under. She looks stunning. She's glowing.
It's Valentino, baby.
How are we feeling tonight?
I like the necklace. Congrats on her pregnancy. Again, y'all are gonna hate me. Y'all are gonna be mad, but I'm gonna put this in styrofoam box. Like it's not, like we definitely saw some looks that Ocean's 8 down. And I don't know if this is necessarily on that level, but I do still like it. And I always love to see Rihanna at the Met Gala, so I'm very glad that she came. All right, so those are my thoughts. Those are the looks. Those are my thoughts on the looks. Well, most of them anyway, because I definitely didn't rank every single person who attended the Met Gala. And that being said, if there's someone who I didn't mention in the video and you are curious to know what I think about their look, definitely just drop it in the comments and I'll comment back letting you know what I think. So of course, share your thoughts with me. And I would also be interested to know what Met Gala themes that you would like to see in the future. So drop that in the comments as well. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can stick around for more. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter if you'd like to keep up with me there. And if you'd like to become a channel member, the link is in the description of the video. I will see you so very soon. Love you so very much. Bye-bye.